Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Hello and welcome. We've got a nice sunshiny Lincolnshire this morning, although it does look rather crisp out there. The sunshine is beautiful through the windows. Hope you're having some nice weather where you are. You might hear some gulls screaming because they seem to be enjoying the weather too. It's like being at the seaside. So they've just stopped a cacophony, but you might hear another one. Who knows? So yes, good morning, and we're back with the blue junk journal that I've made up of all the leftover pieces of junk that I had from a couple of blue kits that I made and other bits of ephemera. I have pulled out today three or four pieces I think from my stash. So those three are Janie B's, and this one is just a piece that I got from my sister last year. Okay, just in case I need some papers that I haven't got here. So I've pulled all the ones out that I've got, you know, to like mat and decoupage and cover any book pages in here, but I wasn't sure that I had enough, so I thought rather than stop halfway through I'd go grab some. Okay, so, and I've also tried to bring you a little bit nearer. I don't know if that's better for you or not, but yeah, I'll give it a go and see. So yesterday's was a very quick video because I simply shared the cover with you and we sewed in the signature. I think I chose this snippet to go on the front there, but I wasn't sure about a closure or what else was going on there. I found this lovely it's like grosgrain ribbon, or I don't know what you'd call it other than ribbon, tape I suppose, but which I thought went quite nice on there, and it's, you know, good and strong. I'll be able to glue it on, and yeah, it will keep the journal closed should it become too chunky once, you know, I've put some more papers in it and we've put some pockets and things in it. And I am going to, although I'm going to glue that on like that, I am going to put a little button, which I might well have hidden now. Yep, here. I will just sew a little button through it as well, just to, at that end there, at the front, you know, just to give it a little bit of extra if you happen to pull that to open it. And the reason I'm putting that button on there is because I've used these buttons in here. So if you were with me yesterday, you'll have seen this piece of crocheted lace that I decided I was going to put as a pocket in the front, and I've decided on a belly band. And I thought I would just sew it on with 4 buttons because it is a nice squidgy, you can get away with buttons and things like that when you've got a nice squidgy cover. So I did 3 on because obviously it's tricky, I have to get it under my nose, etc. But I know sometimes you guys like to see how I do these things, so I left the last one to show you what I do, or what I've done. Okay, so first thing I did was just attach my cotton to the actual cover of the book itself. I haven't gone through the envelope at all. You can if you want to, but I haven't. I've just gone through that cover because it's on quite well, and then through the crocheted piece. Now the cotton I'm using is actually I think it's a fine now I think it's a fine crochet cotton. I'm not sure, let's have a look. Yep, it says crochet on it, and 60, so whether that's got something to do with the size of the thread or whatever, I don't know, but it's a nice strong, and it is proper cotton. It's as you probably gathered from one of my charity shop grab bag type things. Yep, so then I just threaded the button onto there once I'd got my cotton anchored. Hope you can see, I know my thumbs are all, fingers and thumbs I should say, pulling it the wrong way. Yeah, and then for the first 1 or 2 you can simply go through both layers. Oops, yeah, then pull your button, then go through your button. Once you've got your button down a couple of times, obviously you can't do that, you've got to go through the whole thing, but it's easier to just go through the button and then anchor it to the material, if you see what I mean. Yeah, so sometimes oh, the crows are joining in, all the magpies. Yeah, sometimes I go through both the crochet piece and the cover. Thank you. He's saying I'm doing a good job. And then other times I just go through the crocheted piece. It really depends where the needle wants to go. But I hope I'm not teaching my granny to suck eggs, showing you how to sew a button on, but I'm sure there's 1,000 different ways you could do it. I just thought that was, obviously I like the buttons on there. They are vintage buttons. To go with the vintage crochet. I thought they were a little bit snowflakey looking, in my opinion, and it just saved me, you know, kind of doing some neat or whatever stitches. I think that's enough on there, so I'll just wind it round, go through once more through the underneath, wind it round and cut it off. Yeah, so I thought those buttons, apart from what they're adding to it, were a good way to anchor it, rather than doing an awful lot of sewing across the top and the bottom, or even all three sides that I was going to do. Now that crochet material lace has got a lot of give in it, so I've done it pulled it fairly tight. I bet my Santa disappears in there. He does, yeah, but you can see there's plenty of room to layer stuff up if you want to. Let's see if I can find something for it. Now it's done. Yeah, so, and what I was saying was there's a button left to put on the front of this Merry Christmas ribbon. I think that's going to be too big. It is. No, we've tried him. I really want something. He fits nice. Oops. Got every bird in the garden singing at the moment. It's quite nice. Fits nice, but it disappears. It doesn't hang out the side. So these are all small pieces. What have we got? A couple of those pieces that we did the other day on. Oops. Oh, that's nice. You can see the stitching through it. And this one with Joan's favourite picture of like that one. Yeah, good morning, Joan. She likes this, I believe. I believe that was you. Shall I leave it in there? The nice deep colours show through, don't they? I mean, obviously you could put an envelope with Christmas lists and things like that in it. A Christmas card that you received. Okay, yeah, pleased with that. I like that page, and I'm not going to embellish it. I'm going to leave it exactly as it is. So, if I didn't say at the start of the video, this is the embellishing and the fill-in. Right, we know where that's going. Video, so the bit where all the fun happens. Oh, I love those. We need to get those in somewhere. They're just my favourite, one of my favourite all-time pictures. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something, yeah, to cover the whole page, I think, really. And, near enough mat it. Doesn't have to be exactly. Not wide enough. I think I want something plainer. That doesn't go, so I want it to go with what's on this side as well to some degree. Now, which is obviously a colouring in page. I don't dislike that, so I'll put that on one side, or that one. So I'll save both of those. Some music. No. Oh, now this one I did think about yesterday when I was going through stuff. Yeah. It's like a title page, if you like, isn't it? So it'd be nice to have it at the front of the book. That is the Victoria Designs one, so I'll put that on one side. That might be a good one there. Just spotted that one there, which is from the same kit but printed on blue. Yeah, I like it, want it in, but not there. Oh, got another one of those. Is that smaller? That seems to be a bit smaller. It'll still have to be cut down, won't it? But yeah, that might be the better one. Let's put that on the maybe pile. So brown dots, which I think are Victoria Design. Pretty sure they were. No. And that. So there's no need really for me to go into those big pieces, which I could use because I've got 3 here to choose from that I quite like. So I'm thinking this one because it's so near the front. Let's just trim it down. I'm going to use my trimmer. Right, I'm off camera, but you've seen it happen many a time. If you've been with me, yeah. If you haven't, if you like what you see, please subscribe. I do put a video up every day. 99% of the time. On an odd occasion I've missed one, but right, so who am I going to lose? Let's cut it close to the robin's tail, and then let's see how much of those deer we get in. If I can just get that big one in, it will be something. Obviously we're only matting it, it's not going to... I think we might. Let me just cut it off first of all with that the second deer's face in. Yeah, and see. No. So now I'm going to go the other side of the deer's face, so we haven't got half a deer's face. That's it. Yeah, so that's nice, and it's got a nice border all the way around it for me too, you know, not crash into there. So how much is showing at the top? Oh, I hooked around the button. Oops. Across the top of there, I think. Oh, more fingers and thumbs this morning, and I'm not cold, so I can't blame it on that. Yeah, lovely. So, how are you all? I hope you're well. I hope you're getting on with your Christmas and winter crafts, because time is ticking. It won't be long, will it, before we're looking at the new year and new life, new season to come. Sorry if I'm rushing everything ahead there, but for me, I feel like time's flying by. Yeah, I like that there. Like I say, I did have something that might have gone a little bit better with that, but I like that, what did I call it, title page, nearer the front. So let me just grab some paper. I'm sorry if I'll knock you, I'll try not to. Don't think I did. And I'm just using Scotch. Yeah, the words have gone again. I want to say stick glue. What is it? Goodness me. Does it say on it? Save me brain. Glue stick. Ah, you see, stick glue wasn't far off. Go. Should I start worrying? I definitely am getting loopier. Oh, somebody started with some wonderful grinding or something. Right, I'm going to keep going and hope that you can't hear that. I'll keep talking up and try and drowning it out till he's finished. It goes nice with what's on the other side of the page, doesn't it? Kind of flows nice. I like that. Yeah, I do want... Oh, I was going to say I don't want to put something on here, but I might come back to it because it's plain. Maybe one of those, we'll see. Nearly anything will go on there, so I'll come back to that and do some of these. Yeah, this one. So my idea here was just to do a little bit of collage on the over the words and leave like the Starry Night behind it on show. So let's see what we've got in the way of little bits of paper that we can use up, because I know I had some tiny pieces. I think they're here, because it would be nice to use some of these scraps up, wouldn't it? Well, these are nice. Do they go? What else have we got floating? That's a big picture, isn't it? Thinking about the pictures, we've got a couple in here, haven't we? That one. Oh, well, look at that. It fits exactly. And I'm thinking maybe a pocket would. So if I had a pocket middle, I'd need to cover that, wouldn't I? It's upside down. I'm just going to have a little play tearing and messing, just to see what I like. So I if you were with me yesterday, you'll have heard that I was going to have my booster, my COVID booster injection at a walk-in clinic, you know, where you just go and queue. Walking is a bit of a laugh because you have to queue for a long time. Well, we got there about 20 minutes after it opened, and the queue was all the way around the car park, and it's a huge car park, and it was wasn't bitter cold, but it was a bit cold yesterday, you know. And as soon as I looked at it, we had Mum with me as well, and my hubby, and they both said to me, there's no way. I knew anyway, but they both together said, there's no way you're going to be able to queue and wait in that, it's ridiculous. So I had to go back to the first plan, which was book. So you can book an appointment, you know, so you've got an allotted time. You still have to wait a little bit, but you know, queue a little, but usually about 15-20 minutes, not like that looked like a 3-hour queue to me, which I was going to do originally, but I found that, you know, I couldn't. The next booking appointment available was New Year's Eve. And I thought it felt like forever, but actually it's not, is it? It's coming upon us quite quickly, New Year's Eve. No, I like that picture. Or shall we go with let's have a look at some of the what is the word, pockets. I think I put them all together, so once I hit one I should have them all. Yeah, that looks like them. Yes, so I didn't get my booster, and I haven't done it yet actually, but I am going to. That's nice, isn't it? So that's one of the library pockets I got from Tanya at Tatty Treasure in some happy mail, and yeah, I like that. Let's put it to one side. Don't like that one. Now the snowman and Pooh Bear are similar. What's the word I'm looking for? Themes. Yeah, so he's quite a possibility. What do I think to that? That blue is nice with that, and that is one of those origami yes, pocket pieces. Have I got any thin tags that would go behind it? Because that, in a small journal, that is a nice big piece of I suppose I could trim those down, couldn't I? So that's a possibility. Yeah, nice big piece of journaling for a small journal. Then I've got a couple of these which are really nice. Do they go with that though? That one does. But I think they'll go in a lot of places, right? So I won't look any further. I've got 3 or 4 to choose from here, haven't I? Yeah, I think he was a. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with him. He's got. I'm going to go around him in blue, Distress ink. What blue is it called? Chipped Sapphire. Yeah. So there's not. He won't. There's lots of places where he won't go. The snowman. So it's Raymond Briggs's snowman. And this is one where it will. So I may just put a bit of lace or something like that on the bottom. It's dark and juicy, that blue. Yeah, and quite a decent sized pocket, isn't he? So yeah. Oh dear, no lid on my art glitter. That was naughty. So yes, I did order my art glitter glue, and it has arrived. So thank you, Roberta, for reminding me that I might have a problem getting it in winter, or you know, I might get a bad batch if it's frozen somewhere. Now I know we're in the UK and we don't get the temperatures, the very low temperatures that you get in parts of Canada and the US, but we do still get it below freezing, and sometimes we have been known to have it below freezing for weeks, and you just don't know how warm the not factories, warehouses are, do you? So you know, it could be. She's absolutely right. It could be a problem here as for us as well. Lovely. So yes, I've ordered it and it's arrived. So it's here nicely warming on my desk, ready for when this one goes. So should we get snowed in? Now, do I like him over the? Because I definitely said he was going on here, didn't I? Or shall I put him on the back? because we put everything in the front, or I often do that, put everything in the front. I'll leave that for now, so that's 2. This one definitely wants something. So let's go through again. I don't know what I was saying then, it's completely gone. Oh, that's terrible, Denise. So we could decoupage on it. Again, I think I want something a bit more closer to what's going on here. She's pretty. I wish I could remember what I was just saying. I'm sure it was interesting. These again. Again, I love them, but not next to that. Snowman. I think that's Bob Cratchit from A Christmas Carol book. Yeah, it is. Maybe. So put him as a maybe. That one's a definitely not. No. Oh, getting a bit gung-ho with that. We've had him. Oh, I love these owls. Did we see these the first time round? They go nice with that blue paper behind as well, don't they? So those can be a maybe. Not the music. Oh, left 2 of these over here, didn't I? These were maybes last time. So no, I'm thinking not the photographs. We've got a little polar bear there. What do we think to him? I quite like him. Gosh, sorry about that noise again. Don't look too bad with that, does he? And he's just the right size. I might not get to use him, you know, size-wise anywhere else. So, I'm getting quite a pile. Those were all the maybes again, weren't they? What were the other possibilities? Another pocket. Now that takes a whole page, but it's rather nice, isn't it? I'm going to make it chunky, but I think that's a little too chunky on there. I think we'll go for this. Like I said, I'm going to just tear it off with my ruler. Bear with me a tick. With my lovely new ruler from Tanya. And I'm just going to round the 2 outside corners because the pages are round of a fashion. Yep, and I'm going to ink round here just to bring that edge down a bit, just with what's on my dobber. But I did get some more shopping, Christmas shopping yesterday, so I've got quite a few bits, especially for the grandkids, to wrap up. And got myself some new fluffy socks, which is always nice, isn't it? Well, that's not very straight on that edge. Does it matter? Does it matter? No, but I will ink it. Yep, got a bit of food shopping. It was a busy day. There must have been something else we did. We went to Mum's for a while. Yeah, we did a few bits. Put a few bits in Mum's attic, loft for her, and I don't know what else we did. Oh, I went to post office, posted a lot of Etsy stuff off. I know the day was just never ending, not never ending, but the jobs were never ending. We were constantly doing something till we sat down at tea time shattered. Well, shattered doesn't take much for me, but my hubby was shattered as well, so I know we did a lot. Well, he did a lot, bless him. A little cutie. Yep, so he's a Victoria Designs from that same kit. I made the that gorgeous envelope folio. Yeah, I said I was going to bring this down a bit here, didn't I? I don't know what. It's shiny though. It might just have an embellishment, you know, fabric snippety embellishment or something stuck on it. I'll see. Whoops. Right, too white. Right, so that's the nice big piece, but it is quite thin. So it could just do with matting, but what? Oh, I'm so sorry about that noise. I'm sure you must be able to hear that. Yeah, I was hoping somehow to keep those grids. I'm just thinking about, I had a piece of that decoupage paper somewhere. I'm going to have to drag them in and go through them because I've made a right mess of my pile. Let's have a look. Oh. If I could, I'd have some Christmas music or something going on in the background so you can't hear. You can't hear that horrible noise, but you can hear me talking. But yeah, I'm not allowed to do that. So if it doesn't stop soon, and I'm not sure it's going to, I've got a big piece of that. I will have to stop, but I really don't want to because time is of the essence at the moment. So I would like to just persevere and get this completed. I have, look, got another piece. Got a crease down it, but I quite like it over the over that grid, and you could still write on it. It just brings that down a bit, and I'm thinking ripped might be nice. So let's let's ink the edge again. Oops, I did another one there at the same time because I'm far away. Yeah, I've got quite a lot to do filming wise and clearing up my room wise. So hubby's still off work again today, but we need to go to the house and bring a few more bits back. It's never ending, isn't it? But we're not doing an awful lot today, but obviously I've got an awful lot to do in here. Right, let's put my lid on that because I didn't. Right, let's see if I can get my tearing a bit more proficient than I have done in the past. So I want it reasonably square. I'll just go straight down initially, I think. Yep, across here. I might put some of the little pieces that I'm tearing off on top of a masterboard once I've used up some of the you know, the Christmas papers. I keep doing them. Next one I do, I think I will leave these on my desk. I'll probably do one later today. Yeah, and just stick them on top. Not bad. Take a bit off here, and I think we might be just about there. Yeah, so I've kept my grid intact. Now, this is going to be the fun bit, because I think I'm going to have to ink the page as opposed to get rid of that, because I don't know if I've glued on it or not. Glue the page. Did I say ink? I meant glue. Glue the page. Let me try on a piece of this that's spare. Right, have I got something I can stick it on when it's done? Got a piece of masterboard part done somewhere. Bound to have. Yep. Where can I stick it? Stick a bit down here. So let's glue it and see if it works. Glue in the paper. And it is proper decoupage paper, so in theory you should be able to. It's just that it feels like tissue. Well, folded up, but it kind of glued okay. Yeah, that white edge wants inking, doesn't it? Oh, sticky. I'll link that piece when it's dry, because it's got the right, so it should glue fine. Let's ink the edge of it, because it has got a bit of a white edge where I've torn it, I notice. Oh yeah, it looks even nicer when it's inked, doesn't it? Always surprises me, even though I know that's what happens. Could actually screw it up completely, couldn't you, like I do paper sometimes, and make it like a proper piece of distressed. I won't this time, but I'll bear that in mind. Okay, so I don't know if you can see or not, but I'm just gluing it on this book page, which I've already glued on, which wasn't a good idea, was it? Ooh, get off me. Oh no. Once you're stuck to it, is the issue. Oh, there's a piece drifted down to the floor, so I'll have to get that in a second in case it landed glue side down. Okay. Let's move that fairly nicely, she says. What we'll have to do is try some stamping on that. I'll have to try it on the piece I've put on that other first, but wouldn't a nice stamped Christmassy piece in the corner be nice there? Yeah, pleased with that. Oops, get rid of these bits now, otherwise they'll be floating all over. Oh no, don't do that. Right, so we've got this white piece here. I'm wondering how close to the middle we are. Yes, there's a white piece on the back and a white there. Oh yeah, there's still quite a lot, isn't there? So I'm thinking that perhaps a piece of this the papers that I actually brought with me. Now that's not the right colour at all for against that. Oh, that one is. That was lucky, because this did come in two colours, two different blues, and I went for the grey blue, and I'm pleased I did now, because look at it against that. Let us in some blue ink that. Oh, that was a mess, Denise. What is that I'm inking? The stitching. Yeah, it's because it's a new dauber head, this. It's kind of a bit hit and miss. Oh goodness. Oh, isn't it? What paper am I on? It's that no, don't worry, it's going to be matted over. Yeah, it's a piece that I got in that charity shop haul bag, so I don't know if it's wrapping paper or it's not shiny exactly, but it's similar to. I'm going to do a bit of measure, I think, because I want it inside that. So about 8.5 centimetres by 15. Let's see where that takes us to on here and see if I can rip rather than Alright, let's see if I can get the white edge off with the ruler. That'll be a yes then. Super. 8.5 by 15, did I say, roughly? And I mean roughly, so I do hope you can see. You know, so I'm not measuring such, I'm just going to look on the pattern roughly where I want it to be. So that will take me like there. I think I'll just go across the whole, because it is going to be used for decoupage, whatever's left from here. Masterboard probably. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right, so when we said 8 or thereabouts, didn't we, 8 centimetres? Yeah, which is just inside that stamp there. Of course, I've no way of knowing if I've got it straight. Let's have a look roughly where 8 is there. Alright, let's see then. Thinking about there. That edge doesn't look straight to me. That blue is a bit too blue that I've put behind. It's kind of purpley, isn't it? Doesn't look like sapphire. I'm going to have to bring it down a bit with some brown. And I'm just going to take a smidge off the bottom of there. I hope. Yep, that's better. Yep, let's get some brown on here because this bit here is the bit that's going to show. It's much more purpley. Well, next to this grey blue, it is more purpley than I want it. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that brown is just not going on. I wonder if I can do it with a brush better in that edge. Oh, well, good job it's being matted, isn't it? But I really wanted it bringing down. Yeah, that's better. So let's do the same here. Oops. Oh, ruffian. This is lovely thick paper as well, so yeah, on there it goes. What did I do with the glue book? This page here. Right, I seem to be working in a bit of a mess today, don't I? I think it's because I've got so many things out to choose from. Why didn't I ink the edge of that? I don't know, but I have just got time. I barely put any ink on. Yep, so I can see that this edge is definitely not straight, look. But again, it's the junk journal and it's not bothering me. I could stop and make it all nice and square on the chopper, but that is not what I'm after today. The guillotine, if you don't know what I mean when I say chopper. No, I was gluing. That's what I was doing. We know it fits. Okay. So I've not heard, thank you everybody for asking, I've not heard a thing from the hospital. We're checking the post round at the other house because I haven't changed my address yet for the hospital, because that's a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? I didn't want it to get lost in between the two, and it is only round the corner, so we're checking it every day. The post round there, nothing so far. But yeah, I do keep seeing on the news and hearing stories from people that operations are still being cancelled left, right and centre in the UK due to the NHS being, well, I guess they're inundated with their normal Christmas winter. They're starting to stick up there a bit. Yeah, winter load, as you know, of poorly people, as well as obviously the COVID thing, which is still happening. Yeah, because it's so thin, these corners are starting to curl up. I might end up putting some washi or something down there, but I'll wait until that's dry and do it at the end. Yeah, so we've got more white pages than I realised at the time actually to fill in, but that's using Stash Up, isn't it? We've got plenty of it. So I've just spotted that snowman there. Would he be nice next to those snowflakes? His snowman was smiling. I think he might just... It's a nice strong page as well. Let's make this edge nice and neat on this one. And yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to have to take the blue snowflakes off both sides. There, definitely. Yep. Because he's going to have nice strong corners for the back of that, isn't he? Right, what are we looking? Wants another couple of millimetres off. Yeah, if I can get that as close to the edge in the corners as possible. Yep, I like it. Okay, so can we be a bit more delicate this time with this? That's better. Just to bring down the white a little bit, you know, the tiny edge. There's only about a millimetre or so showing, but coal eyes and a tangerine nose, a hat and scarf, and last of all, James drew a mouth with his finger and his snowman was finished. His snowman was smiling. I still love it to this day. I still love to watch the snowman on the TV at Christmas time. Right, I'm going to go out glue this because it's quite a good strong piece. Yeah, you can see it's from the snowman book because there is James on the back. Oh, I think James is going to be the name of my new great nephew who's about to be born. Yeah, there's James on the back. Maybe I shouldn't have shared that with you. Trust me. Pretend you don't know that. Looking at his snowman while he's getting ready for bed. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just drawing pretty patterns. Just having fun with the glue. I think my mind was off then thinking about the new baby, probably. And yeah, I still have not sewn up that cardigan yet. And I will share it with you, I promise, the minute I have. I was going to do that last night, wasn't I? You never know, that might get done today. I am definitely running out of time. Like him. Right, we could do something plain on here that can be journaled on. I just spotted that. That might be nice next to that, might it? Should we do the same again and try and measure? Don't know if I want to cover over that stitching. Right, somewhere in the region of 8 1/4. No, let's do it in inches. Let's do it in inches because 1/4 centimetre is nearly impossible to. 3 1/4 inches, roughly, by 4 3/4. Which bit do I want? Well, this bit's square, so 3 1/4, so about here. And there's dots I can follow, so that's good. I think, if my eyes don't deceive me. Oh, that's very thin copy paper. What did I say? 5 1/4 or 4 3/4? I think, didn't I? 4 3/4. Perhaps a smidge more. It's about the bottom of that one there. Oh, lost it. I think that was it. We'll soon find out. I really must put the pin in that glitter glue. I won't get away with it one of these days. That's it. And the glue stick. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'll leave the white round there. I'm not going to. I can't keep hold of this morning. I'm not going to ink round that. I don't think every page needs it. And I can always go back and do it with a very tiny brush afterwards if it's standing out like a sore thumb. Right, do we want the dark one up there? No, I think I like that ratty-tatty edge there. Yeah, it might have washi tape and stuff like that down it as well, might it? So, yeah, we won't bother inking everything. It's time consuming and sometimes you just like to ring the changes in the page. I mean, this one's inked round and this piece that I'm putting down is, so there's plenty of distress look going on. I loved this paper when I first downloaded it. I like dots. Dots is one of my favourite patterns. Dots is or dots are? I don't know. One of those things. Yeah, pleased with that. Colouring in page. Don't think I'm going to do anything on there. Leave that for whoever owns the journal to do something with. I quite like the black and whites together, so same with that one. Oh, and then we're at the rocks. Same again, black and white, leave it. So this. Do we want dots again? Or do we want something different? I think I might have dots again if I had enough left. What did I do with it? It's over here. Yeah, I think I will, because they just go nicely, don't they, with this, the colour of this colouring in paper page. Right, which should in theory be the same size as the other piece, but I can't reliably remember. I think it was 4 3/4 or thereabouts. Yeah, and this one I've forgotten, 3 1/4. And I'm going with that piece there, so let's do the 4 3/4 first, which is 12 centimetres, which is that dot there. And then what did we say across here? 3 1/4, just inside that one there. At least that horrible grinding noise has stopped, hasn't it? Yeah, lovely. Right, I like it when we get past the middle. Means we're doing good. I don't know how long I've been on. Oh, I've been on a long time. I thought I was doing well then until I looked at the clock. Speed it up, Denise, speed it up. Lost my glue book. Yeah, right. This is me in fast forward now. Get to the end, because I can't have another 3/4 of an hour, and I do want to finish at least the matting. I'd like to get some pockets and things in with you, so let's see how quick we can get on with this now. Make some quicker decisions. Did I do anything on the back of that? Just remind myself, can't remember. Where is it? Oh, it was a snowman. On the back of this it was a picture, wasn't it? It's a pity that one. It's a nice colour, but it's going the wrong way. I was going to say, I put something like that on it. What does he look like that way on? It's a little bit too big, but I could. I'm wondering if I could cut that flap off and just seal the bottom. Nope. Nope. My other thought was that one that opens out. Well, there. What about that? Because it is only paper. It's not really strong. It won't have much of a tag behind it, will it? Shall I? If I do that, I probably want something on here. Shall I put some more of that dotty paper on there? I think I will. And remember, oh well, we was going to tear it anyway, weren't we? So let's just tear a piece off, roughly. That's it. And then tear around it. Yeah, I do like it on there, so I think that's as good as anything. While we decide what's going on the back. So I'm thinking I could just stencil the back ever so slightly. I wonder if I had to do that now before I glue this. Oh, you see, when I rush I get some big divoty tears, but never mind. Oh. Yeah. Okay, let's just stencil the back of this. Bear with. Just ever so lightly with what I have still on my dauber. Need a page under that. Put this under it. Oops. So this is just a Tim Holtz. That's really only the edges I need, because I'm going to put that thing in the middle. It's closer there, isn't it? Is it? Hard to get near the edge, isn't it? Yeah, that'll do, I think. Put that there. Yeah, so I'm thinking just so that it's got, yeah, something behind it. Let's stick this on first. Don't know why I put that behind there. Yeah, that's the little dog from the other side that's out. It's probably barking at the birds, I'm thinking, because there's not much else, oops, in the background. In the background? In the backyard to bark at. birds and squirrels, that's about your lot. It wasn't manic enough for it to be a cat, was it? Oh, I didn't ink the edge. Didn't ink the edge of it. But I can go round and ink the edge of that as well, can't I? When it's dry. Right, let's put this on here. And I'm going to put it on in 3 so that it can have a little light tag behind it. 3 sides, so like a U shape. Yeah, nice to use this up. This was from a DD Farrago Don't Freak Out Before Christmas video. I was going to do them all, and I think I did. I might have done 2 if I was lucky. I certainly didn't do 3. Nice idea. I'd love to do it, just didn't pan out with everything else that I was doing. Yeah, so that's a nice big journaling space. Some coffee dyed paper, not too heavy. And I won't put the tag in, but I've got lots of little tags that'll go in there. And what did we do on the back of that? Oh, some of that lovely paper. Now I don't want to make the front and the back exactly the same. I mean, it did go well, that paper, but what else can we put on there? I liked this owl, didn't I? Shall we have the owl in there? And that stitching showing round. Or shall I just tear him round and leave? I'm going to stencil again. That's better. A bit further in. Oops. Having fun, whatever he's doing. Yeah, because I'm thinking I might just tear that down. Oops. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange tear there, wasn't it? Come on, Denise. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Yeah, now I'm not going to put that down as a, it looks like it is, but I'm not going to put that down as a corner tuck. I'm just going to put it down as embellishment, because I don't think the signature will take quite as many. Yeah, just embellishment, definitely. I think I might just Scotch glue it. It is good strong glue, this Scotch glue, and it's thick paper to paper, so it should glue fine. Don't need it to be instantly stuck, because opposite it isn't. Yep, like that. Right, this one I must put that, where's my beautiful silver? Lost it now, of course I have. It's been kicking around, hasn't it, with everything else I've done. Oh, I want some of those in as well, dig those out. Oh, he is having a good little bark. I wonder if they've shut him out and he wants in. Well, I bet you can see it, bet you know where it went. Is it amongst that pile? Well, did I not move it out the way somewhere safe? Because it was getting bent. Well, how jolly annoying. Yeah, you're back to watching me hunt for things. It's definitely not in there. It would be sticking out. Ah, did you know it was under there? So, do we want it in there? No, it won't quite fit. Yeah, you can see how fat my signature's getting. I need to stick this on now while I still can. Right, so it's definitely out glitter, and this one's going to be fun. Right, let me do it on a bit of paper. And I will try not to take too long, because I've got about 6 minutes left before you're at an hour, which will take a long time to upload apart from anything else. And then, obviously, I don't know, not many people have an hour spare these days to sit and watch videos, although you can watch it in fast forward, which I do if I'm in a hurry and I want to see something, and then sometimes save it to watch again later at my leisure. Or you can watch it in bits, I suppose, which is another thing I do. And then I confuse myself thinking I've seen it or I haven't seen it. But yeah, I suppose a few of you do have the time. You say to me you're enjoying the longer ones, so I did say it would be a longer one today after the short video yesterday. Oh, and I wasn't wrong. But once you start embellishing, I think that might be better if I wash it down that way. Yeah, time just gets away from you, and it's fun, so you're not thinking about the time. I have a feeling I might have to go back a few times in here. Come on. And pop down odd little bits, because there is a lot of them, as you can see. Thought I'd glued that one. No. Come on. Right, I'm not going to sit and do that now because that will take a lot of time, but I will, oh dear, I will go back as long as they're not bent up. Well, oh, a bit wonky, Denise. Didn't even notice that. Never mind. Yep, I'll go back and fill that in with glue. Right, up there. Oh, he might look nice on there, on that dark background. I'm wondering if a bit of washi just on that join might be the order of the day. And then this lovely, yeah, don't know what he is, beautiful winter bird on there. Yes. Right, what washi have I got? I don't know if I've got anything blue. Don't want parcels, do I really? Gold, red snowmen, green, everything but blue. Green, green, red and green. Oh, you'll do. You're Christmassy, you've got deer on, you've got a bit of black on. Sideways on, I know, but just going to rub it on. I don't know how sticky it is or not, so I'm just going to rub it over the glue stick. Give it a bit of extra. But I know I'm wondering if, as I look at it, it's a nice thick piece of paper that I might just want to pocket on there rather than that bird. So somewhere else he could go. Oh, there was a couple at the front like that we missed as well, wasn't there? That one wants matting. Right, yeah, let's find a pocket to put on here because we haven't put any in yet, have we? One, have we? One pocket. Right, you're the wrong colour. Oh, we might have put two in actually. Oh, I definitely want this guy in. Yeah, I think that's the place for you. I might come further over as well because we're getting a bit chunky in the spine there, and I'm going to put it in with this for speed of gluing really. Oops. Another pretty pattern going on. I probably put too much of this on because it really does grab well. Let's put a bit less. Yep, and over there on the edge so we can see a bit of that washi. It's glued already. And that's got, I've put some of that spotty on there, look, so that was good. And again, that might be nice with some stamping on. What did we put on that front one? Did we cover it or did we just... So is that white one? Oh, we put a snowman pocket and a bit of decoupage. It's got the moon, hasn't it? That doesn't really go with any of those. So I think I might stick a picture or what about one of these snowy scenes? It's too small. Or some lined paper for writing. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So again, I'm only matting it. So where do we want it? That line there. Got it. And then, oh yeah, because you can see the stars round it, about there. I've got a white line on the bottom, can you actually tell? Not really, and I'm going to do this anyway, so I didn't spot it before I measured it, that white border on the edge. Yeah, that's going to be a nice piece of journaling, isn't it, that? Yeah, super, and I like that dark, no, let's do it with this. I like the dark paper behind it, giving it a bit of a border. And it doesn't need inking, which is a bonus. We're nearly there. Oh, yeah, that's it, that's my hour up. So I've still got to stick some pockets in it. And there's just 2 white pages to do, aren't there? That one, oh, this one definitely wants something on it, but I didn't have those bunny rabbits in, did I? So I'm wondering if, shall I tear it? No, let's cut it. Let's chopper it for speed. I'm wondering if I just take the polar bear off the edge, the rabbit bit will be big enough to just, yeah, and I'm just going to tear that top down like that, right. Love these bunny rabbits as well, they come out really nice on this blue paper. Yep, so we've still got its, you know, the book page behind it, the torn bit. I'll put it down, definitely put it down. Oh dear, I'm sticking to everything. So there's 2 white pages. I was going to do some decoupage, but it's quite a chunky, bit of a chunky monkey now, isn't it? But that was the whole plan, I think, that it was going to be chunky. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that was the whole plan. Let's have a look. So that will be on the front. Move this paper because I'm sticking to it. Huh. I put it on the table. You probably heard it floated to the floor. That on there. Yeah, and I did find this. So it's an old earring that I've put on a bulb pin. I'm thinking when it's fastened up with a bow, I might put that on it there. And yeah, so that will definitely have a pocket on there, I think. And quite possibly that, I don't know. I'm going to leave that for journaling. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put much more in it. A couple of pockets front and back, and that's all. Because it is a real eclectic little journal, isn't it? And then yeah, get the ribbon on it. I'll go through and stick those down. That could have a little bit of something on the bottom. Yeah, a couple more pockets in it, and it's going to be really fat. Yeah, and I'll probably just quickly, I'll finish it and then quickly put it in the Etsy later on tonight, just to move it on out the way. And I think we've only got 2 more days for posting abroad, you know, at the standard rate. So if somebody, US, Canada, etc. wants to buy it, you'll only have a couple of days. Yeah, just to move it out the way. If not, it will end up going to somebody as a prezi. But yeah, I've got nothing journal wise at all in my Etsy now, because we've had a little buying spell, I think, perhaps before the end of the posting date. So give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed watching that, or you've enjoyed me making it. It's given you a few ideas. I'd love you to subscribe if you're not, but more than anything, I'd like you to come back and see me again tomorrow. Have a lovely day then. Bye bye.